100 laps, Wayne. We're going to go 38 now and get this thing started. And then it gets fun and interesting because the leader of this segment will get to come out with us here in a little bit and do a pill draw. And segment 2, it's either going to be a 6, 8, or 10 car invert. And then after segment 2, which is also 38 laps, the top 10 cars are locked in to a 24-lap shootout for $10,000 for the Speed Tour Sprint Cars tonight. And that's the Pink Lady Classic.
And what's cool is you can kind of have some strategy in between the segments because there's racing in between those segments. So we have a Junior Stingers 18-lapper after the first segment. You know, so you got that kind of going. Then you talk about the pill draw. So you can really kind of figure out your strategy as to what you want to do where you're at after the draw.
Yeah, and they've got some tire rules in effect. They can change tires, but we were talking earlier, it's like, do you change tires and put fresh tires on for the second segment? Or do you take a gamble, keep your fresh tires in the trailer, and hope that you make the final 10 and sticker up for the 10 grand? So a lot of strategy going on back there in the pit area. Something these teams and drivers aren't really used to, but it throws a whole new wrinkle in to the Pink Lady Classic tonight. Well, just like that, Meridian Speedway, we need everybody up on their feet. Make some noise. Are you ready to go sprint car racing with us tonight? Give these drivers a wave as they double up in front of you. Still an amazing field, Wayne.
Well, it is when you got guys on the front like Alberding and Casey Tillman are going to start this off. You know you're going to get a great start. Here they go, doubling up on the backstretch.
We need everybody on the front stretch to back away from the fence, please. We need you back away from the front stretch fence, please. 2 at the line this time by.
And you can just feel the power in these cars when they come rolling down out of turn 4 to take the green. You won't want to be by that fence.
All right, they're coming for one. Everybody in the house, one last time on your feet and give your Speed Tour Sprint Car drivers a wave, a round of applause. Scream so you can hear them. It's sprint car time in the Treasure Valley. 1 at the line.
Ready to drop the green. And for your next home loan, remember Isaac Naylor at Gateway Mortgage.
Big field of cars. We're going to kick off the 2020 Pink Lady Classic. Tillman, Alberding, ready to roll. Green, green, green.
Wow, is all I can say. We are racing under green.
Feel the thunder. Nelson underneath Corey Lockwood in the 99. Casey Tillman like a rocket to the front of your Pink Lady Classic field.
Look at Casey Tillman. Just you mentioned like a rocket. Wow, what a great start.
Here's another rocket. Brian Wharf underneath Roseburg Oregon's Kyle Alberding.
And we said last night that Brian Wharf has sent a message to everybody, and you can see that car is running smooth.
Richard Miranda, right rear tire down. He's going to park it on the backstretch in the infield. So the Pink Lady Classic segment 1 ends early for Nampa, Idaho's Richard Miranda.
That's a tough break for him.
Marlon Pence on the backstretch in the dirt as he drove into the back of DJ Lyons. And he comes out right in front of your race leader.
Pence, though, stays low. Everybody gets around him. Although Wharf has to go way high.
Yeah, Brian had to get off the gas there as he chases down Tillman. 3 points, Wayne. 3 points separate those two for the 2020 Speed Tour Sprint Car title.
This is where you really have the experience of a driver when you've got this kind of traffic out in front of you.
But look at Tillman now. He's got side-by-side lappers in front of him. He does make a move there. Tristan Spires, gentleman racer, gets out of the way. Here comes Brian Wharf, pilot of the 91 machine.
Wharf just trying to keep Tillman in sight.
Oh, there goes Brian Wharf underneath Casey Tillman, but nearly 3 wide as Marlon Pence. So Tillman picks him off, Wayne, on the 99.
Yeah, you just feel like the 91's got something going right now as he's reeling in Tillman. But like you mentioned, with all that traffic there, you got to be careful.
22 on the board. Tillman going to try to go underneath Beck and probably try to pick him off. And yeah, Brian Wharf's got a lot of experience, and he dives that thing under there, and he is going to try to hook up on the back bumper of the 81, Wayne.
If they can get around here, then they'll be open field for a while. 12 laps to go.
A great run for segment number 1. Tillman from the pole has led throughout. Wharf had a couple of shots at him a few laps ago, Wayne, but the lap traffic definitely separating Tillman from the rest of the field.
Yeah, right now it's just about being careful, getting around this lap traffic, not taking many chances, but boy, I tell you what, you got to do it skillfully.
Casey underneath Justin Segura. Single-digit laps on the Pepsi-Cola scoreboard. 9 laps to go for Casey Tillman, your points leader in the Speed Tour Sprint Car Championship chase.
Right now it remains the top 5, Tillman, Wharf, Alberding, Nelson, and Lockwood. 1 through 5 as we come up to 8 laps to remain in this segment.
Brian Wharf trying to work his way around Lutmer. Wharf has low, and there goes the crash hard into the turn 1 barrier. Justin Segura, Alan Beck. Beck drove hard into the 26. Red flag conditions. A heavy, heavy hit for Justin Segura over there. So the field going to go wheel to wheel, Adam. Segment number 1, 8 laps remain as we get ready to roll. Like you said, the lapper on the pole, but it's going to be Casey Tillman restarting this one in the 81 with Brian Wharf right on his tail.
Yeah, and Kyle Alberding right on his tail.
And Colton Nelson right on his tail.
So the top 3, watch that high side. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, your top 1, 2, 3, 4 are on the high side. Lockwood, your first lead lap car, stuck in the low lane. Tough break for Corey Lockwood. Danson Dirk says, let's go. Sprint car racing again.
Wow. Tillman and Wharf and Alberding, just like that. Boom. And Colton Nelson trying to do follow.
Tillman, your race leader. Wharf, Alberding, Nelson now. Going to be single file front runners for the 2020 Segment 1 of the Speed Tour Sprint Car Pink Lady Classic. Corey Lockwood having trouble getting around the lap 36 machine deep in the field.
We knew that high side was quick. And boy, I tell you what, they proved it right on that start. Half a lap in, boom, 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 just like that.
And like you said, there's $900 dangling in front of Tillman to win this thing, but he's going to have 6, 8, or 10 cars to pass in segment number 2, Wayne.
5 laps to go.
5 circuits that time by. Now 4 circuits that time by for Casey Tillman. Look at that rocket ship in turn 3 and 4, Wayne. Nobody catching him.
No, amazing. When you got a guy like Brian Wharf that can't catch him, you know that Tillman's got it tiled in right now.
So segment number 1, winding down. 2 on the board for Casey Tillman, your race leader. He's going to take a look at the white flag next time by.
How fast has Kyle Alberding been all this weekend? Look at him sitting back there in 3rd place.
So Tillman, this segment going to come to a close as he crosses the Caleb's Chop Shop victory lap this time around. Casey Tillman. Down the backstretch, the yellow will fly, and that will call the end of the segments. Your segment number 1 winner, Tillman, Wharf, Alberding, Nelson, and Corey Lockwood, Wayne.
Yeah, boy, what a start, what a restart after the crash. Those guys just got off, they're all on the high side, just took off, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And Corey Lockwood in 5th place.
So give him a round of applause, Meridian Speedway. Segment number 1 in the books. Casey Tillman, your segment winner tonight. 38 laps, 8 pill draw, and the 10 cars are going to come out of this for $10,000 shootout here in a little bit.
Yeah, that'll be the final 24 laps.
So again, segment 2, 38 laps. It's about 9.5 mile cruise around the concrete jungle. The 8 pill draw will put Tillman on the outside of the 4th row. The top 10 finishers advance to segment 3 for 10 grand.
And that'll be after the Hornets and the Midgets have their main events.
Once again, it's sprint car time in the Treasure Valley. Coming for one.
Down the back straightaway, Isaac Naylor and Gateway Mortgage drops the green for your next home loan.
36, bringing them around. It's go time at Meridian Speedway. 38 laps on the board. Green, green, green. Oh, we're going to restart them because, Wayne, the 4 car was your race leader. The 36 is a lap down. The 36 jumped it trying to keep himself on the lead lap, but he can't go before Aiden does there in the 4 machine.
Yeah, absolutely. Austin Lupper that time out of Salt Lake. You can see him jump it.
Lineup is good. Dirk going to give him the 1 at the line one more time. Again, like Adam explained, the 36 is a lap down. Yes, if he jumps out and goes, he can keep on that lead lap, but it's going to be Aiden Spires who has to start this race, so he can't jump until Aiden says we're racing again.
Well, he was trying to fool Dirk, and Dirk doesn't get fooled.
You can't fool.
He saw that all right off the get-go.
He's a vintage flagman.
Exactly.
Ready to roll. Speed Tour sprint cars in the concrete jungle. Spires the 4 is your lead car. He will restart the race with Lockwood on the rear bumper. There's the start we were looking for. Now look at him battling for position in the top 10 already, Wayne.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. Little wheel-to-wheel action right there. Wharf and Tillman, we got somebody off the track.
Oh, the 36 in front of the field, and we're going to stack them.
Yep.
Over there, Richard Miranda, a couple of rides there behind Burdett.
And Miranda's just going to take it to the pits.
And what happened is the 36 slammed the wall right here at the start-finish line and had no control after that. He's up and out. Meridian Speedway makes some noise for Ryan Burdett. Speed Tour sprint cars coming for green this time by once again. 1 lap in to segment number 2. The top 10 go for the 10 grand here in just a little bit. Green flag in the air, Wayne. Oh, look at the traffic there. Wharf did all he could to sneak up in front of Colton Nelson. Nelson said, "Not today, veteran, not today."
Nope. Alberding takes over the top spot right now from Spires.
Now an interesting battle on your screen now. Tillman, Nelson, and Wharf behind the only multi-time Meridian Speedway winner in 2020, Corey Lockwood. Look at Colton Nelson.
Yeah.
Nelson's got something for the 81 right now.
Yeah, he does. Colton trying to eyeball him right and left. Wharf hanging right in there. That's behind Colton.
And now you got to wonder. You go to the strategy. Is Tillman running on old tires? Maybe that's what's showing everybody else closing in on him, and he might be stickering up for the final 10 because that is definitely not the 81 car we saw in the opening segment. So you got 10 cars on track. A few of them are laps down, so your 10th place car is actually Mike Anderson, who just got black flagged. So if he is up enough laps, Wayne, and can stay there and they can fix the problem, he still might have an outside shot at the Pink Lady Classic Championship.
Yep, he could.
Oh. 65 laps in.
Yep, 11 to go. Yeah, coming up on 10 right now.
Tillman now working hard on Corey Lockwood. Under the Pepsi-Cola scoreboard, the 81 of Tillman. Lockwood in the 99 as those drivers battle for 3rd and 4th place. It's Alberding and Aiden Spires cruising to the final segment tonight.
And again, if you're Casey Tillman, do you take a chance, try to go around him, or you just settle in and say, I'm good with fourth place, and let's go for the final 24?
See what he's going to do there. You saw him back off a little bit as Nelson and Wharf doing the same thing. Nose to tail battle there. Those drivers are safely in the final segment as they work their way around the quarter-mile oval tonight. And it's all going to sort itself out behind this guy out of Roseburg, Oregon, Kyle Alberding, your segment leader right now with about 7 to go.
Yep, actually 5 laps to go.
A 24-lap shootout coming up for the 2020 Pink Lady Classic after the Hornets and Midgets wrap up their 2-day weekend here at Meridian Speedway.
And pretty much that's what these guys are doing now. They're just kind of hanging where they need to hang, knowing that they're in this thing safely there.
And look at Alberding. He is nearly half a track ahead of Lockwood and Tillman. Spires kind of hanging out there in the middle. I think Aiden has figured out, I'm cruising. I wasn't even mentioned earlier tonight about rolling into this thing. And he goes to the wall. And Spires, as I talk about him, nearly ends his night in the north end.
Wow, 1 lap to go. Wow.
Yellow flag will fly 1 lap away to end segment number 2. Alberding out of 4. Right there, yellow flag flies for Kyle Alberding. Segment number 2 in the book, Wayne.
Wow. Alberding, Spires, Lockwood, Tillman, Nelson, Wharf, Spires, Lutmer, DJ Lyons, and right now Anderson's still there.
So Mike Anderson, if he can get that thing back together, he's got a shot. Meridian Speedway, give your sprint car drivers a big round of applause. A 24-lap shootout for $10,000 coming up. North End Animals, give them a wave. Next time by, they'll be racing. West Side, one final time tonight. Make some noise for your sprint cars. 1 at the line, coming for green.
Isaac Naylor and his team at Gateway Mortgage drops the green on your new home loan here at the Concrete Jungle.
Final main event of the weekend coming your way. The winner walks away with $10,000. Here comes your field. Kyle Alberding, green, green, green.
Wow, Alberding kind of jumped in front of everybody there. Cut everybody off.
Corey Lockwood underneath there. Alberding had the horsepower. Spires didn't get the jump, so Kyle rockets to the front. Lockwood, look at Wharf. Wharf up and around. Your points leader, Casey Tillman.
Wharf trying to get around Spires now. Lockwood up there in second place, but wow. Kyle Alberding, he's been trying to save maybe the best for last. Look at him.
Man, he is checked out, gone on the backstretch, 21 laps away from the $10,000 payday for Roseburg, Oregon's Kyle Alberding tonight. Wharf looking underneath the 4 of Aiden Spires. Wharf going to take that spot away. That is a battle for third. He sets his sights on Nampa, Idaho's Corey Lockwood in second spot.
And Colton Nelson looks like he's dead on the track on the backside.
Yellow flag, Colton Nelson. You're right, Wayne. Nelson, problems there.
And that car just kind of quit on him. It's sputtering.
Looks like he might have it back under power, but yeah, Nelson.
It's not running smooth, though, I guarantee you that. So he's probably going to head to the pits.
And Kyle Alberding says, my goodness.
So I did not need that.
Cone coming out. So we'll remain under caution for one more lap as the clock winds down to nothing. Side by side. Look at that. Your race leader, Kyle Alberding, says, I'm going top shelf on you, Lockwood. I'm ready to rocket out of turn number 4.
And look who he's got right behind him, Wharf and Tillman. Wow.
Austin Lutmer there, ready as well as Colton Nelson gets refired, restarted at the back of the racing pack for the Pink Lady Classic Championship night here at Meridian Speedway. The Speed Tour Sprint Cars will be back on October 17th for their final event of 2020.
So Colton re-enters the race. We'll see if that car is back in at full speed.
So Colton will have to go behind DJ Lyons because he went to the pit area. So you got to take the inside line if you brought out the caution. So we got to get Nelson in his spot, which is behind DJ.
There we go, making that move now.
And the lineup looks good. One at the line this time by Speed Tour Sprint Car. Pink Lady Classic finale coming for green.
$19 circuits around this track for $10,000.
So a power steering issue on Nelson. They got him repaired, ready to roll. Green, green, green. Here we go.
And again, Alberding with a nice, fast start. Lockwood can't keep up with him, but Brian Wharf says, I can.
Whoa, Colton Nelson, he's trying to work his way back up. Mike Anderson just chopped the nose off the 28 back there. Oh, my goodness. Right rear tire blows on your race leader.
Just like that. He's going to go to the back of the pack if they can get a tire on there. Wow.
Kyle Alberding. Yellow flag flies for your leader. Cone restart. 18 to go. Lockwood, Wharf on the front row. Tillman and Spires on the high side. Austin Lutmer, he's down there on the bottom with Nelson up top. Anderson still plugging along out there in the 68, Wayne.
As long as you're out there, you got a chance, right? One time around.
So you see Alberding, he brought out the caution. So he's got to stay on the low side. Officials probably better remind the 33 to stay low. He was the cause of that yellow flag.
Yep, there they go.
And there he goes. So he's going to have to get that jump out of 4. Speed Tour Sprint Car, Pink Lady Classic. This could be the shootout, Wayne. Here we go.
Wow, Brian Wharf really got on the gas in that fourth turn. Coming out of there. Went a little bit sideways, but still held it.
Tillman going to try to reel him in. Meanwhile, Lockwood, your race leader. Could the multi-time winner here at Meridian Speedway pocket $10,000 tonight?
Look at Alberding. He's made up 5 spots just like that. Wow.
Kyle Alberding could be the man on the move. He's still got 15 circuits to go.
Yeah, he's going high side, trying to get around everybody and making up time.
Watch him dirt track around the ends.
And he cost himself there, way too high in the marbles. So Kyle going to have to regroup and chase down Corey Lockwood, Brian Wharf, and the 81 of Casey Tillman. And yeah, that could be all she wrote for the Roseburg, Oregon driver. He's got nothing left in the 33, Wayne.
Yep. Cole Nelson back into 4th place after having his problems and having to leave. So he's done a good job trying to get a top 3 finish.
Halfway home that time by for the 99 of Corey Lockwood.
Wharf, maybe the only one that can catch Lockwood. We'll see. But Casey Tillman looking like he's right there.
Starting to stretch it out a little bit. 10 laps to go. Single file restarts if we go caution from here, Wayne.
Lockwood, Wharf, Tillman. It's crunch time, Brent. It's really crunch time.
And they are all battling for the final spots here. But look at the cushion Lockwood has. Wharf has the same cushion, a little more over Tillman. Maybe Brian's got something. I don't know,
Yeah.
Wayne. I'm just kind of watching Wharf set the 99 up.
We've got a little bit of slower traffic up front. That could be a factor in 2 laps, and that could make a difference.
We might have a $10,000 lapper party here as we've got Anderson and Lyons in front of your leaders.
This work will get interesting right here. Lockwood goes high.
Oh, and DJ Lyons, great job there. He got almost in the grass and said, yeah, I got nothing for you guys. Go chase the big money, guys.
Yep. So now it's between Wharf and Lockwood.
Your points leader, Casey Tillman, out of the running for the big check. Your top 2 coming into turn number 4 with 3 circuits to go, Wayne. 3 laps away from $10,000 for Lockwood.
Boy, Wharf, you watch him put it on right now. You know Brian's going to make one last move somewhere, if he can.
White flag in the air. This time by the Pink Lady Classic. Could put a brand new name on the list tonight if Corey Lockwood can hang on half a track, Wayne.
Lockwood, Wharf, and Tillman. And Lockwood, 1 turn to negotiate. Could be 10 grand richer. He is. Corey Lockwood. Brian Wharf, Casey Tillman. How about that? Corey Lockwood in the 99. Still flying down the track. He got the checker, but he wanted to make sure it took 1 more lap.
Congratulations, man. We talked. This place, it's home to everybody, but it has been awfully nice to the 99. You guys got in the show. You needed to get into that final 24 laps. You did it, and you guys are walking away with a little bit of change, like $10,000 tonight. Corey, who do you want to thank, bud?
Oh man, I got to thank all the fans. I had luck on my side with Kyle spinning out there, and about 5 to go, I was just praying that the motor would hold up. She's been having problems all day, but I got to give a huge thank to Stinker Stores, Turning Point Brands, HD Concrete, Eloy & Son Landscaping, Daytona Massey Construction, All American Powder Coating in Nampa, Mark Woods for his motor work, Charlie Gibson for the paint job. I'm about out of breath, guys. That's what I got. Thank you.
All right, buddy. 100 laps. Your main event winner tonight, Corey Lockwood.